And we're going. Alright. So, question 1. What is the most common crime or violation that you think is committed at St. Mary's College campus?
I would say either theft or like possession of drugs or alcohol.
I would also say maybe the use of marijuana in dorms and actually around campus, and also the consumption of alcohol.
Lately, it's been probably marijuana use, I would say, and people getting caught with that. Before, it was underage drinking a lot, and I'm pretty sure that's still a problem.
I think it's still mostly underage drinking, and there's definitely a lot of marijuana use, but I think drinking is still number one.
What is the most dangerous crime that is reoccurringly committed on St. Mary's campus?
Well, I think in the past couple of years, it's probably been sexual assault. It's really the only violent crime that I've heard of going on at all.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with that, because that's a lot of theft hasn't been violent. So it's just been like people leaving their doors open. So
Yeah, I'd also say it was probably with the sexual assault, but opposed to, in terms of danger, I'd also say it's the overconsumption of alcohol and having students overdose on alcohol and other drugs too.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what you said. Alcohol consumption is a lot. It seems like more and more people ending up in the hospital on the weekends, but that sexual assault is definitely also a violent crime as well. It does happen on our campus.
What criminal activity do you see public safety dealing with the most?
drinking and smoking,
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably, parties in the dorms as a result of alcohol and marijuana use.
Yeah.
Do you believe St. Mary's is a safe campus?
Yeah.
It's pretty safe.
Basically.
I think it's one of the safest campuses in this country, probably.
It's definitely improved since before. Before there was much more numbers with sexual assaults and all that. We were known for that, actually. These few years right now, it's pretty calm.
Yeah, the school's a pretty small, tight-knit community, and I think as a result of that, it's generally pretty safe. I mean, it's kind of like everybody knows everybody, and you don't really have a very good chance of getting away with any real criminal activity, especially not something of that severity.
Yeah.
Do you personally feel safe on St. Mary's campus?
Yeah. I mean, as the only woman at this table, I feel really safe. Like, even over the summer when there's not necessarily anyone here, I still feel safe. And I walk around at night and stuff too, so.
I mean, they got all those emergency towers for something goes down, you can just go pull that, and public safety will be there within minutes. And even without that, public safety tends to do a routine check around the whole campus just to make sure everything's fine.
Yeah, I've never felt a danger there.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with another student or faculty member or anything like that where I've ever felt threatened or anything like that. So, I mean, definitely feels like a very safe place to be.
Have any of you ever had a crime committed against you at St. Mary's?
Like,
Yeah.
something getting stolen? Or...
Yeah, I've had stuff stolen.
I've had my room broken into.
Oh, really?
I've never had anything happen to me. I've been pretty lucky.
Yeah, I haven't either. And I lived on campus for 3 years. So.
Do you feel safe on all parts of campus, including at night?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I'm afraid of is like mountain lions. There's been a lot of mountain lions lately. So I don't go up to the cross at night and I don't go to the grove, but that's because of things like.
That's nature, that's not the campus.
Yeah, that's nature.
Yeah, I'm definitely more afraid of animals than any human brutality, but I still wander around at night all the time and I've never had a problem.
Yeah, I've never had a problem walking around at night.
I get freaked out by the coons a lot.
Yeah, the coons sometimes come out of nowhere.
You don't know if
And they're really mean too.
Yeah.
They look really mean.
But then again,
they're
it's
definitely pretty
animals.
brave. They get pretty close.
Yeah.
Kind of like the squirrels.
When an incident does occur, what is the demographic of the usual victim? For example, male, female, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. You can pick race if you think
I would
it's
honestly
possible.
say, I would definitely say freshman females, I
Yeah.
think, are the targeted demographic because they're younger and they're, I think, more vulnerable. So, or they seem that way, and I think they're targeted.
I think
It's true.
freshmen in general, I think, are just a big target,
Yeah.
but definitely, yeah, probably female. I mean, because there's just so many more women compared to men at this campus.
Yeah.
It's like 68% or something like that. So
It's like 4 to 1. I don't know if it is still, but
yeah, well, it's gotten bigger.
Yeah,
Since you started,
so,
so.
yeah, I definitely think that'd be it.
What demographic do you think is targeted as the perpetrators?
Just
Probably
men in general.
Yeah,
but then again, I think they typically are the
Generally like
perpetrator
older
anyway.
men, not freshmen men, but like sophomore, junior, senior guys.
Which is fair to say, because usually it's the men that are doing it. But I mean, they are definitely the more suspected perpetrators.
Do you believe that public safety's actions against rule breakers is just?
I think it depends on the crime, but generally speaking, I would say yes.
yeah, I can't think of anything necessarily to like compare it to. So I guess yes.
I guess sometimes, like, it's just within the other cop or the situation might be mixed up. You know, maybe someone has something that is their friends, but yeah, I'd say those are pretty fair. Either option.
Yeah, I agree with what's been said.
Do you find the school's policies and rules just? Maybe not all of them, maybe specific ones.
Honestly, I haven't had too many run-ins with public safety, or I've never done anything like that with regards to rule breaking, so I wouldn't know.
I've had a few myself, and I think that, I mean, it just all depends on your perspective, but in my opinion, I don't find a lot of the rules that either are set by the school and even our government, I don't feel are just. So, I would have to say no.
I mean, I've had a few run-ins with public safety, but it's not horrible. Like, I've only had to pay like one fine or something. Like, it's no big deal. So,
I guess it's kind of like, it's just like living out of school. You gotta be sneaky if you're trying to do something that's, not following the rules, and you gotta know how to break them and not get caught.
Yeah, that's true.